welcome back to my channel, Unis, or welcome in if you're new. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe when you complete this video. Okay, so today we're going to be making homemade turkey chili, and I'm going to have all the ingredients and everything you need in the description below, so don't worry. So first things first, go ahead and cut your pan on for your chili. My ground chili was actually frozen. I was trying to make this video while it was still daylight outside because my kitchen lights are not the brightest. So I just went ahead and put the turkey into the pan frozen. I didn't have it on a very high heat at all, maybe at about 6 or 7. The next thing I'm going to do is cut on my pot for my chili. I'm going to put it between maybe 5 and 6 medium heat. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter. Right here, I'm going to grab my homemade veggie broth. I'll also make a video on making your own veggie broth. I'll make it a good amount of it, then I freeze it. So while that block is in there, I let it defrost a little bit before I actually started this video. Once I feel like my pan is heating up just even a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and dump in my onions. I'm going to dump in my red bell pepper, and I'm also going to dump in my jalapeno peppers. Just mix those around a little bit. And next thing I'm going to be adding are my diced tomatoes. I believe that's like a garlic basil can of tomatoes. I'm not really sure, but I'll make sure I have everything correct in the description below for you guys. Now once you have all of those 4 ingredients in, so far those 4 veggies, you're gonna let everything simmer on low, not for very long, maybe about 10 or 15 minutes before everything gets soft and tender. And then immediately after, you're gonna add in your beans. Okay, add in your corn and your carrots. Once your meat is done cooking, go ahead and add your chili mix to your ground turkey. Mix that all up and then add in about 2 tablespoons of your veggie broth. And then add in about a teaspoon of tomato paste into your pot that has been simmering with all of your veggies. Add in an extra cup of corn and also a small can of tomato sauce. I've added my meat at this point and I'm just stirring it up real good. Don't ask me why I got that little spoon. I have no idea why I have that tiny spoon. But mix that all up, make sure it's well combined. Then we're going to put a lid on the top and let it simmer for another 20 minutes on that medium heat. I also added in an extra cup of carrots because I added an extra cup of corn. So I'm like, hey, let's even it out. But at this point, my pot started to get extremely full. So be very, very careful that you use a pot large enough for a stew. Okay, now let's get into this cornbread. Okay, I just made the simple Jiffy cornbread. I don't really use the measurements that Jiffy says. I make my own little measurements with it. I do just put 1 egg into the cornbread, but I don't really measure out the liquid. I kind of just look at it as I go, because I also add in honey and black pepper so that it's not extremely sweet. Now this step right here is extremely important. Make sure you grease your pan. Honey, make sure you grease your pan.
Baby. Baby, you about to do something right now?
Right here at this point, I'm just showing y'all that I'm putting it into the oven. Make sure y'all use something carefully to pull your rack out the oven, because I just like placed it in there all willy-nilly. Don't be like me. Be better than me. Okay, so let's check on this chili. Ooh, it's looking good. Y'all see that? But y'all see all that liquid at the top? That need to be mixed. Go in there and stir that pot up. Make sure you get from the bottom to the top. As they like to say, the rooter to the tutor. Make sure you get from the rooter to the tutor. Here I go again with this small spoon. As you see, it started to stick a little bit at the bottom, so I turned my heat down a little bit. But that's why it's important that you mix from the bottom. Mix from the bottom. Mix from the bottom, y'all. Okay, and here's the finished product. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Thanks for watching.